What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this cloudy Wednesday. I'm doing pretty good myself. I come across this particular story right here, and I must first warn you. That is very, very troubling to see what's going on in this particular video right here. As you can see, it says content warning. The following video contains material that may be harmful, traumatizing to some audiences. The thing is this, and the reason why is because this is something that you would expect to see um, out on the streets by your uh, everyday rapist, civilian, maybe, doing to a woman or what have you. But in this particular situation, this is the police. Okay? Let's check this 3 minute and 30-second video out, and then we'll get into the commentary. Now, as you can see, that's a male officer right there. And there's a female officer standing there threatening this woman to remove her clothing with a taser. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that male officer shouldn't even be present in this jail cell with these two women. Earlier this morning, there were three Chicago undercover police officers, while there's said to be a federal agent as well on the south side of Chicago, that were fired upon in an unmarked vehicle I guess they were going to investigate some kind of situation that was going on. Okay. Now, they said to be in stable condition. One was hit in the arm, one was hit in the hand, and the other one was grazed in the back of the neck. Okay. And of course, they got a extensive manhunt going, trying to find out who did this. Okay. The thing is this: the mounting hate that is against police officer and law enforcement is all due to the kind of things that we just watched here. Okay, things like, basically disrespecting and violating people's rights. Okay, now I understand that there's a policy that when a person goes to jail, and depending on how long they're gonna be in there, they got to be inspected, strip searched or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But there's a way to do everything. And as you can see, these animals have no respect for, a woman in that place. There should have been female officers handling this situation. Okay? Female officers. But it wasn't. You had 2 males and 1 woman, you see. And they think that's okay. Now to get into the story here, it says, let me move this. This thing's oh yeah. Here we go. Partially blind woman stripped naked, feared sexual assault in jail when asked to strip. Okay? And a black woman who was arrested in 2019 in Macomb County, Illinois, for allegedly driving under the influence, aired some disturbing recounts of how she was treated in jail. The 31-year-old mother of 3 revealed how she was held down, forcibly stripped naked in front of male officers. And there were videos to support her claims. All right. And we saw that. Now, this happened way back in 2019. And it's just making it to social media. All right. But to continue here, it says the woman was identified as Ariel Harrison, who was arrested on October 26, 2019. She had just dropped off her kids at the time of the dropped off her kids at the time and offered a ride to a stranger caught in the rain. She noticed that police were behind her with their lights on and initially thought they were trying to move ahead of her. Okay. To her surprise, the officers were pulling her over and she could not respond properly because her car window was stuck. She unlocked her door instead and things just went astray. Officers took it differently and shouted orders at her. See, where's the de-escalation right here? Where's asking questions, you know what I mean? What's going on with your window or whatever, and then allowing the woman to explain what's going on with her car at the time. See? To continue, when they pulled me over, they didn't really explain to me. They just pulled me out of my car, Harrison stated to Vice, during their arrest and claiming that police were told she was drunk. Harrison was never tested and instead tased multiple times before being brought to jail. It has been more than a year since that incident, and Harrison is facing 5 to 7 years in prison on different charges that include aggravated battery, driving under the influence, resisting peace officers, and improper lane usage. Okay. Wow. All of this behind an alleged driving drunk. I thought there was a procedure that they do when they think a person is under the influence, and that was to have them take a, breathalyzer test. That was supposed to be done. Okay. That was supposed to be done. Now, where do all these other charges come from? I just don't know. But to continue, when she was arrested, the 31-year-old alleged she was held down and forcibly stripped naked in front of male officers. Officers countered by saying she was uncooperative and that they only removed her clothes because she didn't want to comply with their orders to undress. The black woman claims she feared that she would be sexually assaulted because of the presence of male officers. And why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she? That's I can understand her feeling like that. Because situations like this, female officers are supposed to be handling it. And if they can't handle it, then what are they doing in law enforcement? Okay? Now to continue here, Democratic woman of McDonough County came in to aid Harrison, and 2 videos of what happened in McDonough County jail were obtained on the night of her arrest. One video showed how Harrison, 2 males and 1 female, restraining her and eventually tased her as they removed her sweater and handcuffs. Okay. The other video taken hours later shows 2 officers, a male and female. The female officers aims the taser at her, demanding she takes off her clothes. I had told her that it's not right, that he wasn't supposed to be there while I changed. Harrison said, she told me, well, he's here with me. Basically, she didn't really care. I felt like she violated my rights. She did. They did. Okay? And that's a shame. But see, back to the point about those officers, police officers and federal officers fired up on this morning. Well, it looks like to me this is the environment that you created for yourselves, and you can get used to it, and it's going to get worse for you because you're out here violating people's rights. You understand? You're not following protocol and how to deal with certain situations, especially like this. We seen right there. I mean, the way y'all treated that woman, and it was not fair. It's not right. It's not just. You people are committing crimes in the name of law enforcement. We're wearing a badge. You understand? And all is basically going to happen to you is society is going to turn on you. You understand? And that's it. The badge will no longer mean nothing. The authority, the so-called respect or fear is going out the window or down the drain because of your attitudes and how you're treating people. Okay? There's different climate out here now. A lot of people are just getting to the point to where they don't give a shit about police officers. Okay? You're going to be treated like cats were back in the 70s. I remember back in the 70s, a cat's life didn't mean nothing. You're just a stray cat walking down the street. Somebody trying to kill it. Things like that. And when these things happen, you got nobody to blame but yourself. You got nobody to blame but yourself. See? Just like with this particular situation right here, they're addressing, police officers fired in Detroit over racial social media comments, doing all kinds of shit that you are not supposed to be doing as a police officer. You are held to a higher standard, and you are supposed to know better. That's just what it is. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular video right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, your views and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.